We are so excited to be welcoming you to tonight's benefit. And so without further ado, here are your 2012 School Chest Benefit co-chairs, Sam Salloway, Talia Worth, and Jenna Lustig.
We believe that a meaningful change begins with the work of this community. For months, we have planned every aspect of this evening, every dinner plate to every silent auction item, to make sure that every one of you could be standing here tonight to help us in this fight against lung cancer. Every dollar spent tonight is one powerful contribution to the foundation. Please join us in our battle against lung cancer. Join us in our fight for this cause. We would like to welcome you to the 10th Annual School Chest Winter Benefit. My name is Talia Worth, and these are my co-chairs, Jenna Lustig and Sam Salway.
We are incredibly honored to have everyone here tonight to join us in our fight against lung cancer. The amazing work that the LUNGevity Foundation continues to inspire us every day. It is unbelievably gratifying to see the support of our community in raising money for such an amazing foundation.
As you have seen so far, Deerfield High School and our surrounding community have been brought together with a mission to raise awareness and funds for longevity, to provide lung cancer research, and most importantly, to find a cure. Tonight, with all of you here to help, we are united in one movement to end lung cancer now. Together, we can do it.
So now it's your chance to make that change. Enjoy the music, the dessert, and remember to bid your hearts out, because all the proceeds from tonight's auction are going to finding a cure for lung cancer.
We hope you have a great night and enjoy every moment of it, and we are now proud to introduce our 2012 School Chest co-chairs, Sam Gotstein and Graham Ambrose, who have not been incredible leaders, but also great friends throughout this entire process.
We look for an organization with deep roots in the surrounding area, a charity with unwavering commitment to the cause, and one that above all else was able to inspire the hearts and the spirit of the community.
What we have in LUNGevity Foundation is all of the above and more. It is not uncommon over the past few weeks that Sam and I remind ourselves how fortunate we were to have found such an amazing organization. As co-chairs of School Chest 2012, we'll be the first to tell you, neither of us had any type of direct connection to this organization before the fundraising began. You can call us lucky, but lung cancer was a disease that never affected our lives.
And with that, this is not something that has held back our work for the organization, but instead inspired us to work even harder. And it is because we know that we are not alone. Were we the only two 16-year-olds motivated by the work in this organization, School Chest 2012 would not have and could not have been possible. Were we the only two students willing to donate an extra hour, an extra dollar, or an extra evening to a cause we believed in, this night would truly not exist.
It is because we know we are not alone that School Chest has survived 5 decades in this community. It is because you, the parents, signed up to attend this benefit that we can dream big. As a fundraiser, we owe everything to this community. We are grateful for the students and raising money in their homerooms. We are grateful for the teachers and supporting the cause every year. And we are grateful for you, the parents, and the community, to write that extra check, to attend events like this benefit, and to allow many of your kids to give up an evening of homework or socializing or being with your family to attend these events that we spend so much time on. We cannot thank you enough for this support. Now, if you know anything about Deerfield High School students, we are a competitive breed of people. We do not take challenges lightly. Since 5 days ago when School Chest was kicked off, we've already raised $10,000 just online alone.
As students and community members, we are all united by the high school we share, but our network can only go so far within DHS walls. However, as parents, you have networks that we, as students, do not have exposure to. From coworkers to book clubs, these groups are a whole new audience that lack the opportunity to connect with School Chest through raising critical awareness and, of course, monetary donations.
But do not think your support of School Chest 2012 is contingent on writing a big check. It is the small, unselfish acts of giving that define what we are as a fundraiser. It is the high school teacher who goes through his car and finds loose change to donate that makes School Chest great. It is the Deerfield High School student who spends an evening, an extra few hours at our events that makes School Chest great. And it is you, the parents, in signing up for this event and encouraging your students to make a difference, that we as a fundraiser can make big, large impact on our world. It is because of these things that we exist every year, and that for 5 decades, the Deerfield High School community has made an effort to show that philanthropy still matters.
So if you have been personally touched by cancer or feel an undeniable connection to the organization here tonight, we ask you for your support in making this year's school chest its best yet. Without further ado, we are proud to introduce you this year's beneficiary, the LUNGevity Foundation. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank Steve Eisen, sitting back there behind the camera. What a surprise. He helped us to make that video and a few videos after that. He is a good friend and a really important supporter of LUNGevity, and we're very grateful for his work. I want you to know that having LUNGevity chosen for School Chest truly is a dream come true. When Kathy, Jill, and I started talking about School Chest a year ago, we wondered if our cause would resonate with the DHS students. Unfortunately, lung cancer often comes with a stigma, and we weren't sure how the kids would feel about this disease. At the same time, we knew that the DHS kids were incredibly intelligent and open-minded and would understand how compelling the facts are and recognize how lung cancer has rocked our community. I can't tell you how touched we are when not only the school community, but the Deerfield community rallied around our cause. And it was the best news ever when we got the call on September 4th. And they did try to fake us out just a little bit. We thought we lost for like 10 seconds. But LUNGevity was chosen as this year's School Chest beneficiary. There are no words to express our gratitude, but please know that you all have it. It's the #1 cancer killer and a devastating diagnosis. And lung cancer takes lives quickly. With no symptoms in its early stages, and no screening tools, lung cancer is most often found, not detected, until it's too late. The survival rate for lung cancer is terrifying. Only 16% of those diagnosed will live for more than 5 years. There are not very many survivors to tell their stories. That's why our kids' voices are so important. No one knows more about LUNGevity and every side of the lung cancer experience than my incredible and courageous friend, Jill Feldman. Today and every day going forward, I am in this fight for her with all my heart, and I am honored to introduce her right now.
It's been amazing to see the profound impact that LUNGevity has had in the last 12 years. As a volunteer and former president of LUNGevity, I am so honored that I have had the opportunity to play a critical role in the growth of this foundation. Conversely, LUNGevity has played a critical role in my personal growth. It was blood, sweat, and tears for many years, but all of it has helped me reconcile with my losses to lung cancer and has helped me make sense of all that I had gone through. LUNGevity gave me the opportunity to work hard so I didn't have to see another person I cared about suffer through lung cancer. I never imagined I'd be fighting for myself. But when the unthinkable happened and I became the patient, I had the knowledge, the friendships, and the relationships with the medical community. That gave me tremendous strength to face my own lung cancer diagnosis. I also live in a community that has given my family unbelievable and unconditional love and support the past 4 years. That strength, that love, that support is what gives me hope. And that hope is what helps me live each day with courage and confidence, not fear. The stealth of lung cancer is cruel, and my situation illustrates the urgency of LUNGevity's mission of funding research that will save lives. I'd like to introduce now Kathy Levitt, DHS mom and longevity volunteer, to tell you more about the importance of funding research and what specific research School Chest will be funding.
As you saw in the video, compared to other major cancers, there is so little funding for lung cancer research. Last year, LUNGevity reviewed over 60 cutting-edge research projects. Unfortunately, LUNGevity only had enough money to fund 9. It is so frustrating because there are mountains of promising research studies for lung cancer that have been started, that still need to be started, but the research just can't be completed because there isn't enough money. And what if somewhere in that unfunded mountain is an intervention that could not only benefit Jill, but the hundreds of thousands of others who are fighting for their lives, not to mention those who have yet to be diagnosed. And that's where we all come in. The money that we raise for School Chest will be put toward the most promising research. What's even more exciting is that through LUNGevity's Career Development Award, the money that School Chest raises will pay for at least a year of research by an exceptional young scientist, a doctor who is committed to researching the early detection and treatment of lung cancer for the rest of his career. I can't overstate the significance of LUNGevity's investment and commitment toward these young and talented researchers. If these scientists aren't funded, they will be forced to shift their focus away from lung cancer to other cancers who do receive the funds. Given the magnitude of lung cancer, we just can't, we just shouldn't let that happen. Every step we take, every dollar we raise will make a difference in this fight. And knowing how many people are impacted by this horrible disease, and when I see how this has truly rocked our community, and when I look at my dear friend Jill, who inspires me with all that you do and all that you are, I can't imagine a better reason to fight this fight. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this your fight too.
Words cannot convey the magnitude of your generosity or the significance of what our kids are doing. No one deserves lung cancer, and anyone can get it. Our kids are standing up for the underdog. They are helping to erase the stigma, educate the public, and incite change. They are showing the nation that the heart of LUNGevity beats strong here, right here in Deerfield. I stand here tonight before you, amazed and inspired by the teenagers in our community. They are the hope that surrounds us and embraces all of us. Thank you, guys.
LUNGevity relies so much on each individual person in this room. We have all been affected by cancer at some point in our lives, and we can all make a change tonight.
Because of your support tonight and the money raised over the next 3 weeks, we can find an impact for lung cancer. We can find a cure for lung cancer. Please go the extra mile.
And lastly, after you bid on all the auction items, stay till the end because you don't want to miss the Correliers and live auction. We hope you have the best night, and thank you so much for all your support. You may now go back into the audience.